So I usually start this stuff off with like what's new, but I'm not going to do that this time.
Oh.
So I'm going to start with a whole new question, which is how often do you guys shower?
I just took a shower like an hour ago.
Okay. Was that your first of the day?
Yeah, it was my first of the day, yes.
I just shower once a day at night, typically.
Yeah, I'm typically a one shower kind of guy, unless it's been a bit of a rowdy day. Once in the morning, once in the evening, just to decompress, you know? Get that lint out of the belly button, if you will.
Get the toe jam out.
The toe jam, yep. Now that you have this information and we have this information about ourselves, what's the best use of that information? How can we use this to our advantage?
That information to understand that we shower on average once a day.
Yeah, is this like bad? Because there's those celebrities like Gyllenhaal that say, "Oh, don't shower ever. It's the best thing."
I don't trust celebrities giving me health advice, like don't take a shower, don't put on deodorant, because I know I smell pretty bad if I don't take a shower and don't have deodorant on. Because I can visually see people just like scooting their chairs away from me, and they can smell how bad I am. So I'm going to shower as frequently as I can.
Yeah, they also just like have routines and stuff for them that make it easy
True.
for them not to smell. Maybe they get like lilac injected in them or something. I don't know. And they just think that's normal and everyone gets lilac injected into them.
Yeah, come on. Let's stay clean, guys. Stay clean. Minty, spring.
Oh, yeah. They get like the baby cleanser oil, so they just like rub baby oil on themselves. Hit us with your comments on should we be greasy boys or pretty fresh smelling boys?
Greasy or freshy boys, put it in the comment section.
I'm sure Greasy's really just going to sweep it this year. Hello, and welcome everybody to the Good Comedy Podcast, the goodest comedy podcast. I'm Colin.
I'm John, and call me up if you need a brake pads changed.
And today we're joined by our very special guest, Connor. Hello, Connor.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Connor, the world wants to know, what are you?
What am I? I am a very tall man.
Yeah, hit us with those deets.
I am the tallest member of my family. I am 6'6". Everyone is pretty much short in my eyes, except for maybe a handful of people that I've met.
Yeah, let's dive into that a bit. Because oftentimes when I hear tall people talk about their height, it's from a point of view where it's like, oh, this is a detriment to my life. But whenever I think about it, I wish I was 7 feet tall so I could reach everything.
It's a love-hate relationship because obviously it's awesome being tall, but then there's like those little moments that just kind of just irritate you. For example, when I'm unloading something from a truck or a trailer, I don't pay attention to like how far my head is to like the top of the door. So when I like turn around or back up, I hit my head, which is like, how come I didn't see that before? Like, or how did I forget that was there? So then like there's other times where like I can just read the top shelf on things and just wow everyone in the store. I went to the grocery store and there was this mom and her toddler, and the toddler is like fascinated by me. Like he's watching me like going down this aisle. Like he's never seen anyone taller than his parents probably. And so he gets around the other corner in the next aisle, and I can hear him say, "Mom, did you see that giant?" It's like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I've seen photos of people who are really tall in a supermarket where they like can see all the dust on top of the shelves. Are you like that tall?
I'm not that tall. Like, I'm tall enough to, like, I can see, like, the boxes on the other shelves and the other lines,
Right.
but I'm not tall enough to see, like, the dirt. I'm not that
Not tall enough to see the grime of the city, but also tall enough to be a sexual threat to any spouse.
Potentially, yes. So,
Cool. Colin, what are your thoughts on height?
I want to be giant, like way taller than everybody else.
Yeah. What's your reasoning there?
I'm gonna be like 9 foot.
you want to be 9 foot.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you want to be 9 foot, it's going to be very difficult to get on airplanes, cars.
Mm-hmm.
So, good
That's
luck
true.
with that. I don't know how
Yeah,
you're
but
going to pull it off.
what do I need an airplane for? I take like 6 steps,
Well,
and I'm like
true.
across where I need to be.
Oh,
Oh,
the feet.
Oh no.
there goes John. Well, let's see. Okay, I did come up with a joke.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, so a man was walking through the woods when he saw a bear up on the mountain, and he yelled up to the bear and he said, "Hello, bear." And the bear said, "My name is Up." "Oh." And the man goes, "Oh, your name is Up?" "Yeah, my name's Up. And I'm a weatherman." "Oh, that's pretty cool. Why are you a weatherman?" Because as a cub, I was always really interested in why it rained." And then the man said, "Well, how's the weather up? How's the weather up, bear?" That's my actual real on the spot joke that I just made.
That's actually clever. I like it. I really like
I
it.
love it.
That's a-
I
that's
love
really
that I
good.
was here
like
for
it.
the whole time. I love it. Awesome joke, Colin. Welcome to the news corner. What's where we look up the hottest scoops. Have you guys seen the trailer for A24's new thriller Men?
I have. I just watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like horror has maybe not digressed, but simplified to the bare bones of what makes things scary. And the end result was dudes. Dudes are the scariest thing. So,
Some dude.
yeah, it's just some dude following a gal, which, makes sense why that would be scary.
Yeah, it's from the same guy who made Ex Machina, I think,
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah.
which is one of my favorite films.
Yeah. That Ex Machina, I've only seen that one once, but I really liked the actor who was in it. He's also in a film with Michael Fassbender called Frank, where
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I like him too.
good artists all around in terms of directors, and the actors look really good. I think it's just one gal. Yeah, there's only three individuals in this film on the cast. There's Jesse Buckley, Rory Kinnear, which I think is the man, and Papa Esidu. I probably butchered that name. So it's going to be like super enclosed and stuff. Jesse Buckley was also in Netflix's I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
I suppose there are only like 3 people in Ex Machina.
Oh, that's interesting. So maybe this is a Alex Garland. This is his
He's an auteur.
auteurship.
Just 3 actors.
I think he also directed Annihilation too, and that had a pretty bare bones cast too.
For
It had a
sure.
little bit, had more than 3. I know that for sure, but
Well, what are your thoughts on A24 as a whole, Colin? Are you into the A24
I really
scene?
want to see The Northman really bad. I think that's my most anticipated movie right now.
Dude, the stunts in that film look so cool.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a Skarsgård. Mm-hmm. Each one of those brothers, like in their contract, like require them to be a Viking at some point. So that's good.
or have the physique of a Viking.
Yeah. Connor, have you ever thought about being a Viking?
I knew that's where that was going.
No, I haven't put much thought into being a Viking. Mainly because like I know Vikings have like awesome cool beards and long hair and awesome gear and weapons, and I have none of those things.
Okay, so step one, what would the easiest step be to get you into the Viking track?
Oh God, step one to get me into becoming a Viking. I probably just want to grow a beard first. If I can grow a beard, then I can build the confidence to like grow my hair out, and then I can go get like the swords and the armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's start with a mustache for you, Connor.
Takes baby steps.
Yeah. I don't know if you're quite ready for the berserker stage where you drink weird chemicals and like go insane on the battlefield, but we could set you up with a bow and arrow. You've got those long arms. You can probably pull that thing back pretty far. And
just pull.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd want to be the drummer, the boat drummer.
Bum, 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 bum.
Does that guy have to stay on the ship? What if that guy dies?
Yeah, how do they know how to row?
They're just not able to get home.
They'll just do throat singing the rest of the way. John, I know you can do throat singing.
I can do a little throat singing, but they need that beat. So, oh God, what's his name? From Whiplash. Maybe he's on the boat too, making sure that we're rowing on time together.
Just a whole
Immediately, I was
movie
like,
about a stickler, like a war rower stickler who's just wants the guy who gets the drum to be perfect.
Are you gonna go on my time or not?
And that's how the Vikings made it all the way to North America.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just imagining J.K. Simmons as a Viking, and I think that would be pretty badass.
I think he could do it.
I mean, he's got range, so obviously he can do it.
Yeah.
He's got the
I can't
vocals,
see him doing anything other than his voice, though. His voice is so particular.
Right.
You're like,
you don't think he can pull off the Viking accent?
I'm J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have to do the accent. I'm just thinking like he has like the voice to like scream and shout and yell.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's like the only Viking in the boat that just like has an American accent. Like,
yeah.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
Get me pictures of the Kraken.
Kraken Man. You know, that's all the news I have. Just kind of movie chats. Do we have any news?
I kind of got something. If you're interested. So this is kind of late, but there's a story you probably heard about this, of a fight going on in a Golden Corral.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the steak
I did not
fight.
hear about this.
The steak fight.
Yeah, so allegedly there was a guy who was waiting in line to get a steak, and there are two stories, but the main story that has been circulating is that someone had cut in line and took the last steak. So obviously that guy argued and started to fight with that guy, and then like it's just started to escalate where 40 people were fighting amongst each other.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like with stakes?
No, they were like throwing tables and chairs. They were just throwing.
There's this footage of just like there's this really tense like group of people, and then they just like burst into a big fight, and then they just disperse again. Yeah, all because of like Golden Corral ran out of steak that you could dip into the chocolate fountain or whatever.
Holy shit! And every one of them wore their mask and kept 6 feet apart. Wow. How desperate for steak do you have to be to like reach that point in your life where you think getting in a fight in Golden Corral is where you need to be?
Yeah. What steps in your life have gone wrong that you're in an all out, like you're in like a bar fight, like a brawl, but it's in a Golden Corral.
People take their food very seriously in Golden Corral. Any buffet where the food runs out, that's when tensions get high.
Could you imagine if like Norse mythology was the true one, and it's like you have to die in battle to go to Valhalla, and then it's like no one really goes up there anymore except for like a few times a year, like a dude dies in a Golden Corral brawl, or like fighting over PlayStation on Black Friday, and it's like the Valkyries come down and lift him out of the Golden Corral.
I'm curious, is there a particular food that you guys would fight over?
I feel like in terms of fighting for a food, probably not, but I oftentimes try to get people to try pickled herring, and I'm hit with a lot of resistance. So I feel like if I ever got into a fight over food, it would be because I'm trying to spoon feed someone pickled herring.
People eat a lot of spam. I guess if it's Hawaiian food, spam is a big thing.
Ooh.
For a lot, people will be like, "Oh, have you tried like fried spam?" Ew,
No.
like you like the bunker food? Like, what are you talking about?
Like the food that never ages?
Yeah, the thing that survives the atomic blast, the only thing you can eat after nuclear annihilation. You just eat that from a restaurant. They make that for you, and you eat it.
I feel like frying it might actually be an upgrade.
Yeah, it's probably
though.
better. I mean, it's probably better.
Yeah.
It's so salty is the thing. So
I don't know if I've ever tried spam. Do you think it's something I should do before I die?
I guess. I don't know. Do you feel like you would have missed something if you hadn't?
I don't know.
It's ham.
Okay.
It's like really salty ham in like a cube, in like a hard cube.
Right.
It's ham in a can.
I get a lot of them sent to me online. So
Spam? Oh my fucking god. Okay.
we've been going on an ask questions chain for a bit just here, so maybe we can like switch things up a bit and enter into the mystery corner.
There
Ooh.
Colin, remind me, have we done cat-burgled jewels before?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
don't
either.
remember a cat being involved.
Okay. Let's do this one. I haven't read it yet. So this is a mystery to me as well. But we've got our two detectives here, Colin and Connor, and Cat-Burgled Jewels was written by Kendra Yoder. So thank you, Kendra.
Thank you, Kendra.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Really pay attention to the stupidest details.
Yeah.
Got it.
First, a cow escaped from Kaufman Farm. Then, there was a crisis at the general store when a raccoon snuck in to help himself to a buffet along the produce aisle. Now, this? Waiting at the front door, Detective Otis Cummings tried to hide his sour mood.
Wait, what? That has to be the worst name I've ever heard.
Oh,
Otis Cummings?
Detective Otis Cummings tried to hide his sour mood. Days like this led him to wonder if he should have taken up carpentry instead of joining the police force. When the door opened, Cummings consulted his notes. Miss Buckley, you called about a crime involving your, cat? The last bit ended as a question, because her cat appeared safe, weaving behind the woman's legs. Detective, meet Bing Clausby. Bainster for short. Ushering the officer into the kitchen, Miss Buckley opened a can of cat food and reached down to feed Bingster. The poor dear had a trying day. Once again, the detective thought about his day. Trying was the word for it, but at least this case seemed to be solved. Well, since Bingster is alive and well, I'll be on my way. Hold on! Miss Buckley protested. Surely you'll be investigating the cat burglary. Cat burglary? Your cat's right here. He wasn't burgled. He was too burgled. Someone stole his collar. Cummings sighed. Was this collar valuable? Studded with catnip, perhaps? Of course not, Miss Buckley sniffed. It was studded with emeralds. Cummings choked. Your cat wore an emerald collar? Miss Buckley smiled. Yes. Suspect anyone? Cummings asked as Miss Buckley's lips pursed in thought. It's horrible to speak ill of folks, but my nephew, Frank, was here this morning. He says the collar's a waste of money, and he is in financial trouble with his landlord. Cummings took note of the nephew. Anyone else? My neighbor, Vivian. She runs the jewelry store in town and was here earlier. Miss Buckley sighed. After appraising Bingster's collar last week, she said it would pay off her mortgage. The detective jotted the information down. When did you notice the collar missing? This afternoon. Just before taking Bingster on his walk. Wait, you take your cat on walks? Of course. That's why Bingster needs a collar. Thoughts so far?
My only takeaway is that apparently, okay, so there's this cow that escaped. They're completely unrelated. I don't think there's anything to do with the mystery. The cow and the raccoon attacked the buffet and then the cow escaped.
Yeah, there's a cow escaped.
The detective was on those cases.
I guess.
He was like, life as a detective's hard. I had to do animal wrangling and to solve the mystery of the raccoon that ate food.
All in one day. It's amazing.
I don't think it sounds any better that he has thought about being a carpenter. I don't think that would have been any better. Here is Cummings Carpentry.
Yeah. Cummings said he'd look into the matter, though out of earshot, he snorted. Cats with emerald collars on walks, he thought, shaking his head, taking a walk himself down the street to her nephew's house. He flashed his badge when the door opened. Upon hearing about the missing collar, Frank scowled. Yeah, I called it a waste of money. I told her she'd lose it, and she did. You can't arrest a person for being right. Internally, Cummings agreed, but told Frank to stick around. Vivian, the neighbor, answered the door, curious at the sight of a uniform. Pleasantries exchanged, Cummings followed her inside. Miss Buckley's cat went missing today. She was pretty shaken up over it. Cats are great escape artists, Vivian said, finishing her coffee. Me, I'm more a dog person. Cats are too snooty. Snooty? Let's be honest. How many women ever get to wear emeralds? I don't blame anyone for stealing it. Probably that nephew of hers. He's always asking his aunt for money. As Detective Cummings climbed into his car, he wondered if Frank was right. What if Bingster wrinkled out of his collar? Maybe it was lost somewhere in Miss Buckley's house. But then, something someone said didn't add up. Or rather, it added up too much. Suddenly, he knew who the thief was. Case solved. He was home by dinner time. A perfect way to end his catastrophic day.
Yep. All right. God, I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, this one's tricky.
Yeah, it's tough.
So, we've got only 2 suspects and maybe just an accident. But something someone said tipped him off.
Fuck, I can't remember anything anyone said now. Damn it. Fuck, it's the fucking bucket of chocolate all over again.
I want to say it's the neighbor.
What are your thoughts on why do you say that?
I don't know. I think when she was very quick to blame the nephew really quick. And I feel like since he spoke to him first and then spoke to her, I feel like that's where, as a detective, I would place my thoughts on.
You said the neighbor, right?
The neighbor, yes.
Okay. What are your thoughts on that, Colin? The neighbor did certainly push the blame toward the nephew.
I don't fuck. I can't. It's something. It's more obvious than that. It's not like are they being It's more like she literally said something like, I see him on the walk every day or something like that. And then it's
right.
Like, how does she know about that?
Wait a second. Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. It's probably the neighbor. I don't know. She wouldn't have known about something, but she said it anyways.
Maybe the cat lost it for the insurance money.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the cow and raccoon. They were in the whole time at the beginning.
Yeah.
Raccoons do like shiny things.
The nephew made a laser where he can control the minds of animals to give them the collar.
It was Detective Cummings all along.
I'm going to say it's the neighbor, and she said too much. She talked about stuff that she wouldn't have known about. There we go.
Interesting. Well, congratulations, detectives. It was Vivian who knew Bankster's emerald collar had been stolen, even though the detective hadn't given that information.
Yeah, that's what I
Faced
thought.
with this, Vivian returned the collar.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we got a resolution there, too. Like, Vivian brings it back. Damn.
Wow. Well, no, she doesn't go to prison or anything? It's like,
Yeah, she just gives it back. Wow.
That's not how this works. You give it back, then you pay the price.
You spend some time in jail at least, or pay a fine.
You got 2 years of cat prison, which is how many years is that in human years?
Wait, what do you mean? How many years in cat prison?
How many human days?
You didn't give me an
is
actual you didn't ever say a number.
How many human days
I think
equates
it's about
one cat year?
5. I think 5, like 1 human year is like 5 cat years. I'm not calculating the day.
Okay.
John is, though.
2 years of a cat's life are roughly equal to the first 25 of a human's. So 2 years in cat prison equals 25 days. No. Whatever. Congrats, detectives.
We did it.
Ask questions.
Ask questions.
Ask the questions.
Ask questions?
So I've got 3 questions here for you.
Okay.
And as quickly as you possibly can, I need an answer. Question number 1. What were your ancestors doing on the same exact date 1,000 years ago? Take a wild guess.
They were probably huddling around a fire,
Yeah.
eating their kill, or eating something.
It's like dead of winter, so
Yep.
probably trying to stay warm. What do I think? They're probably just fucking trying to grow some stuff in like 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I'm saying huddling
So
around a
year
fire.
1,022.
Yeah. 1,222.
1,222. Wait, what?
Right?
No, 1,022. 1,000 years ago?
Yeah, you're right. You're
That
right.
could be just a guess. Like,
I'm living in 20.
John, I'm
living in
questioning your math
22
skills
under
right now.
1,022. You know, 1,000 years? 800 years?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my last name, Vermolen, means those who live in the mill. So I assume if windmills didn't exist back then, they're probably just grinding some kind of grains.
They're just waiting for the windmills to be invented.
Yeah.
They're sitting around being like,
When we get these windmills going up, we're going to change our names.
yeah. Whenever a windmill gets invented, then you'll understand.
Sure, Uncle. Sure.
Sure.
Windmills, this guy.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Thank God.
What can be said in both an operation room and in the bedroom?
Scalpel.
Clear.
Oh my God, he's dead.
Keep pumping. Connor, we need an answer.
Yeah.
There's a loss of blood. Loss of blood.
Put pressure on that. Stat.
That's a lot of drainage.
Okay, next question. You get frozen in an underground vault during an atomic war. In the year 2287, you wake up. What is the first thing you do?
I look for my spam. Thank you for coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the podcast. So thank you for joining us today.
I mean, that's the best answer. But you can certainly give one if you want, Con.
I would probably start looking for some food because I probably have no food.
Is it like society reset? Like we walked out and it's like advanced society? Or is it just like wasteland?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would assume... Okay. Atomic war begins now. We're frozen. We wake up in 2287. So there has been time for radiation to go down. Probably nature has started rebuilding itself. But I don't know if humans have... Maybe they've gone underground and have a civilization like Matrix or something. Dancing to rave music. I would probably try to hit up that rave dance party.
I'm here from the past. I'm here to kick it.
I'm here from the past.
Wow. It's been a hectic one, folks.
Yeah.
But
Sure
has.
I've been off the screen for half of it.
We finally made it to the main event, which is our segment, Let's Make That Movie. Colin, will you do the honors? Freudian slip.
Yes, this is Let's Make That Movie. I've never done this. Well, I've never explained it good. In this segment, John gives us some prompts like protagonist or plot, and then we fill them in without really knowing. I guess I'm the only one that's ever completely in the dark what I'm talking about. But we do that. We fill that in, and then we talk about it. We try and kind of formulate it in our minds. And then we give it a title, and we give it a tagline.
Okay, cool.
All right. I tried to go slow. There we go. Good
I'm
job.
ready. All right. So this time, Colin will take his earphones off, and Connor, it's just you and me, baby.
All right.
You have the option to fill 2 of these prompts: setting, genre, conflict, or theme.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm going to start with genre, and let's make it interesting. Let's make it a musical.
Ooh. Okay. And then you have one more to fill out: either setting, conflict, or theme.
Theme, conflict. Okay. I'm going to say for setting, it's going to be at an IHOP. It's going to be at an IHOP.
That's so funny when we were talking about, what was it, Cracker Barrel? Barrel Corral?
Oh, Golden Corral. No, let's change
Golden
it to that.
Corral?
Let's change it to that. Let's change it to that.
Oh, I was just going to say, okay, I'll change it, but I was definitely thinking IHOP and other related restaurants where we could get in brawls. But
yeah.
Anyways.
Well, it's more relevant now.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Colin.
Okay.
You have conflict and theme.
Conflict is... I have to stop the Viking raid on my home.
Okay. And theme?
Theme is don't lose sight of your dreams.
That actually works well.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. So, we have our film starring Spam Woman as our protagonist against the antagonist, Shower Man. In the setting of a Golden Corral, It is a musical, so keep that in mind. And the conflict is Viking raid of, I assume, Spam Woman's home. And the theme, don't lose sight of your dreams. Let's make that movie.
Okay.
So I'd assume if Vikings exist in this world, Spam is an ancient feast, like an ancient food that maybe this is after the nuclear apocalypse.
Okay.
This is the new Vikings. New
They're the only ones
civilization.
that survived.
Yeah. Shower Man. Vikings were known to be very, actually, like, quite clean. So I don't know how we can use that to make Shower Man more antagonistic. Maybe in these new Vikings, they're dirty. They're super dirty. So Shower Man's the leader of this Viking war band.
Yeah.
And Spam Woman is protecting her home.
You cannot have my spam. You cannot have my spam. Spam,
Yes.
spam, glorious spam. I don't know.
She's the protector of the spam. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be one of the musical numbers in it.
Exactly.
When like the shower man approaches her village, called the Golden Corral. Her
Why
village is
must
called.
I protect
Corral.
all the spam? Why have I been given this duty? And that's when she's like doubting herself.
Is it a blessing or a curse?
Now we need a Viking band Shower Man theme.
Shower Man actually gets the pinnacle solo, actually,
Okay.
of "You're not drumming well enough," where he yells at the drummer of
You're not drumming well enough.
You call that drumming? Drumming? That's not even drumming. Drumming.
Hit the showers.
That could be his catchphrase. Hit the showers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the world. We've done some world building, some musical building, but the theme: don't lose sight of your dreams. What does a Spam Woman learn about herself that she needs to follow her dreams more?
her dream is to kill Shower Man.
Maybe there's more to this life than spam. Maybe I can kill Shower Man. Okay, well, great. I feel pretty solid about this. The musical tunes are a fucking jam already.
Yeah.
What's the name of this film?
Spam, the musical.
The North Spam.
The North Shower Man. Spam, the North Showerman. A24 presents.
The North Spam. The North
Spam.
The North Ham.
The North Ham. The Northam.
The Northam.
North him. Okay. And its tagline?
Shower to the beat of your own drum.
You can die a spam or live long enough to be the shower man.
You can die a spam. You can die a spam.
Or live long enough to be a shower man.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't dive into this bit, but part of the theme or like the lesson learned is that spam isn't this high power that is worth worshiping, and maybe showering is good. I don't know.
You can either eat spam or you can shower. That's the dichotomy of the world.
You can either eat spam or take a shower. You can't have both. Or can you?
If you eat the Spam, your skin becomes too oily. The water slides right off of you. It doesn't do anything.
So what I have written here is you can die a Spam or live long enough to shower.
Yeah. Because you sweat off the oil from the Spam. They'll get it when they see the movie.
Yeah. So the true antagonist is Spam. Spam woman realizes this isn't the life she should live, and maybe she does she kill Shower Man, or do they join forces and make their own city?
I think they join forces and make their own city, because then that way at the end for the musical it just has this one grand ending.
The shower Spam.
And then the end credit scene is they've gotten together, and it's just outside their house, and we hear scalpel. Apply pressure on that.
Can I get a doctor's opinion?
Doctor's opinion. Wow. That's been Let's Make This Movie.
Yeah. Well. If it isn't the end of the podcast, thank you everybody for listening. It's been fun and great. I promise I won't outro us with our names this time. I would like to thank our guest, Connor, for coming on. Connor, do you have anything to plug? We do that.
Just follow me on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We'll put that in the description, so check it out,
There you
folks.
go. Other than that, John, we got stuff to plug.
We also have an Instagram. That's the primary source to find other updates and stuff for when things are posted. It's every Friday, folks, so check it out. Like and subscribe. That's the main thing we would enjoy. That would be helpful. Other than that, we've got Twitter, we've got TikTok, we've got Patreon. It would be cool if you checked it out too. But thank you for watching, and thanks.
Yeah. I suppose if that's it. Why did I say that? Anyways,
If that's it,
I guess that's it.
I'd just like to thank you all for listening to the Good Comedy Podcast once again. It's been a joy, and have a happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.